I'm going to share this with my small channel. There's a reason why. So, I have my two channels. I have the Hockey Guy, which has 16,000 plus subscribers. And I have this quaint little portion of the internet, which by my last check had 266. Can of pop. So, today, I went for a job interview at TradeX. TradeX here in Abbotsford is a place to go on a weekend for various activities. It's like an ag hall. So you may have one weekend you have like the women's show, and then you have the Christmas show during Christmas. It is part-time. It means I'll work 3, maybe 4 days in a given week. I'll never work 5 days a week working there. And it cuts my hours way down. It's also here in Abbotsford, which is really handy because the job I've been working at is town over. So I went in for the interview knowing I'd get the job. It's a little scary. I've had the same job for 9 years, and it's been that long that I just lose track of the amount of years. But I'm doing this because I know it's best for me. On my current schedule, I have to get up at 3:30 in the morning. I get to work, and I work at 4:20. I then work till 1 in the afternoon, and I don't enjoy it. I don't feel like... There's a lot of reasons for that, you know. I don't feel like I'm being utilized to the best of my abilities. I know that I'm smart enough to do a lot of things that they don't ask me to do. I know that I've been spinning my wheels for years. And I went upstairs in March and I talked to the HR rep and I talked to the service manager about this. It's not like I didn't talk to people. Talked to them and I said, look, this is what I'm offering to do for you guys, and I really hope you'll think about it. And like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, and we can get you in there and we'll do that. And then nothing happened. It just sort of stopped. So I just kind of checked out after that. And I've been checked out for the last 4 months. And meanwhile, my YouTube channel's grown. The big channel's grown quite a bit. This one's grown actually a lot compared to what it was. And I'm making the announcement on this channel because my hockey channel's probably going to see the same number of videos. You may see a little bit more. And you're going to see better everything. Because I'll have time to do it. And Yvonne and I are going to set something up. This room sucks for it. Let's take a look at what space I have. Okay, so there we are. Yeah, I know I need to take the garbage. Out. I'm just tired all the time. So there's my space. And I have to get my board and my stand, and my computer, my webcam, my microphone, everything all set up in that corner that's like literally a couple of feet by a couple of feet. And then people make all these comments like, well, you could do this and do this and do this and do this. And it's like, I don't have the space. Now I'll have both space and time because I will go downstairs. And if the kids can't be quiet, they'll learn how to be quiet. Because I'll be doing videos downstairs. And that's my job. So it's not like I'm not going to be working, because I am, but I'll be working on my videos. And what's exciting about this is I can get caught up on television and I can start doing more stuff here. So I can start going out and watching movies in the theater. I can come home and talk about them and give my opinion and do my own reviews and start doing that more. And I intend to involve my wife in it. So, I wanted to talk about it here. When I put in my notice at my other job on Monday, I didn't have anything backed up. I just knew I didn't want to be there anymore. And that it was actually probably hurting my YouTube channels and my ability to do the videos that I wanted to do. And it's funny because at the same time, there's a fine line you have to ride when you're talking to hockey fans. In that, for whatever reason, and I'm saying this as kindly as I can, all 31 NHL fan bases think that their prospect pool is the best prospect pool. And that's fine. But, I have a video about an opinion and people are like, well, maybe we'll just unsubscribe. It seems to be the feeling. And it's like, wait, what? Do you stop watching TSN because somebody has an opinion different than yours? Sportsnet? No? And it does kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. In that it's like, I get asked for months, well, just tell us who you think has the best prospect pools. And I guess the idea was not tell me who you think has the best prospect pools. It was tell me why my team's prospect pool is awesome. And then if my opinion was it's okay, then it became no. And the part that seems to have flown over a lot of heads is that I gave almost every team a B or a B minus at worst. And there are a couple that I just gave lower grades because I just don't see a star player in their prospect pool. It doesn't mean their prospects don't make the NHL. So I'll never do that again. That's it. I'm never doing that again. And the next time somebody says something like, oh, why don't you do top 10 prospects pool, top 10 prospects list, I will laugh. And no. The dividing line, and this is the thing, when I'm doing content online, and it'll extend to this channel as well, is, and I learned this early on, you can dislike players, teams, movies, TV shows here, for instance. You have to watch that line. And there's a line there. When you go over that line, people are going to get all upset, and they're going to get hurt feelings. And while I can't control how somebody's going to react to something I post, I can control how I say it. And I can control whether I say it at all. I will put it this way. My opinions on everything, they're a lot harsher when there's not a webcam on me. When I talk to guys at work about sports or TV or anything, what do you think? This guy sucks. He's crap. He's terrible. What did you think of this guy who made his debut last night for your favorite team? He's garbage. I don't know why he's in the NHL, and they should probably light him on fire. I have said that about certain players. Have I changed my opinion later? Sure. Am I going to put on a YouTube channel that I think he should be lit on fire? No. If I watch a movie and it's terrible, am I going to say it? Maybe. I'm probably going to mute my reaction a little bit. Unless it's like Richie Rich on Netflix bad. Unless it's... I can't say The Room bad because The Room's so bad it's perfect. You're tearing me apart, Lisa, is one of the greatest lines in the history of cinema. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Fantastic delivery. Perfect. Tommy's fantastic. Tommy Wiseau is a genius. And it is a disaster piece, as I believe that's the name of the movie that's being made about The Room and Tommy Wiseau. So, I'm excited about the chapter that's coming here for this channel and for my main channel. I think it's going to be good for everybody. And there's a lot of people saying, well, if you want your channel to grow, you have to do this and this and this. And then in the next sentence, they'll say, but you can't quit your job, and you can't rely on any of the YouTube stuff. Quit my job. There are a lot of reasons. YouTube was probably 30% of the reason. Another 30% of the reason would be I'm tired of my wife and I getting up at 3:30 in the morning to drive me to a job in Chilliwack and paying $300 in gas to get there and back every month. And probably a split on the other 20%, on the other 40% between I need a change and my job doesn't provide me with that right challenge. And just I'm tired of being tired. I'm always tired. That's not me. I was the guy who could stay up all night and have a great time and then stay up all night the next night too. People say, oh, it's your diet. You're tired because your diet. Are you kidding me? My diet's so much better now than when I was a kid, and when I was a kid I could stay up forever. I made, I think it was 7 mixtapes for a girlfriend I had. In a DJ booth, I made her, I think, 7 tapes, 90-minute tapes, in one night. One sitting. And all I had was a 2-liter of Coke and an entire tub of gummy bears. No, Sour Soothers. Sorry, Sour Soothers. By the time I was done, my tongue was bleeding because I ate them all. The whole tub, I think it was 2 pounds of them. And I had made all of those, and I DJ'd them. So it's not just it's not mixtapes. But I'm going from song to song to song. And speaking of which, thanks to going to Monster Cat last week, I will have access to their song library. I intend to email them as soon as possible. So I'm talking about adding music to my videos on this channel, my other channel. Adding annotations, adding... I want to have my name scrawled on the bottom of both this channel and the other channel. I want it to feel more professional. The lighting's going to get better. I have everything I need to fix the lighting. It's a matter of Yvonne and I having the space to fix the lighting. So we need to get the right amount of space so that we can get all the lighting right on me, because in order to make it work in this room so it's perfect, the bed has to go. And as I said on my hockey channel, I can't just move the bed into the backyard. Yvonne's going to notice that. So I thank those of you who are subscribers, and I thank those of you who have stuck with me for a long time. And people on this channel subscribe to me as much as they subscribe to the hockey if they subscribe to both channels. If you don't subscribe to the hockey, look up the hockey guy here on YouTube, and you'll see me and 1,500 videos at last count, 1,525 I think. I try to upload multiple videos every day to try to catch every fan base, and I still get numerous complaints about not covering certain teams enough, and there just isn't enough time. Yes, there is. Now there is. So more live streams. There'll be live streams here and on my hockey channel. I won't say rehearsed, because I still think part of what makes it work for me is the fact that it's train of thought, and it's just keep going and do it all in one take. We'll do it live. I'm very, very big on that. And just making sure it's the best it can be. And there have been times lately on both channels where I've felt like there's been a dip in my quality of video, in my research. There's been videos I've posted that I've looked back on and said, wow, if I'd added 2 minutes to that, I could have added all this information and I could have made the whole thing more cohesive. And, I don't want to have those regrets. I really don't. I want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can. I won't be able to please everybody. You can't. With 16,000 plus people, you can't make everybody happy. But I can do my best to make sure that I'm happy with the product, and that as many of my subscribers as possible are happy with the product. And that requires time. So there's a great risk I'm taking with this, of course, but I believe in myself. I truly believe in myself for the first time in my life. I never believed in myself until I met Yvonne, and I've started to. So thank you for being part of this ride. It's going to get fun from here. It's probably going to be a bit bumpy. So for people who've been like, he's buying too many hockey jerseys, there's a reason. Because for the first little while I'm working at TradeX, I'm not going to be buying hockey jerseys. That money is gone. So I'm going to do everything I can to put all of my energy into spending time with my family. We've got all kinds of ideas for places to shoot. Now that, I'll be working probably usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Friday and Saturday some weeks. there's all kinds of places we can go. The Whistler trip, the Oregon trip, it really opened my eyes to what I'm capable of doing, and that not only does revenue made online go anywhere, so it doesn't matter where I go. It's not like they have to send me a check, but I can go anywhere. I can shoot anywhere, and I'm very excited about that. So thank you for helping me. And it's just the simple stuff. And as I've said on my other channel, and I've said on this one, if people don't skip ads, it really helps. That's it. Subscribing is nice, because the more subscribers the channel gets, the more publicity it gets. But the more ads that are watched, the more that a channel's generating revenue and interest, the more YouTube will promote it. Because it makes the most sense, right? Really does. So I have every intention of propping this channel up. And for the record, I am seriously considering a third channel, which I will use to talk about all different sports. So not just hockey, but all different sports. But that's a ways off. I have to balance this channel and that one first, and then we can look at the third. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And if you're one of my hockey crowd and you're like, oh, he's got another, what's this doing in my Twitter feed? Like and subscribe this one too. I'm talking to you. So, yeah. But all kidding aside, and I'm kidding, obviously, I'm very excited about the future. The future is very bright. And I'm glad you guys are a part of it. I'll talk to you again soon.